Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. We're over here at Sporgar with the Sporgar guys, and we're going to help them out. Right over here in the spawning glen, we need to get 2 more Boglord tendrils, since we already got some facing other Boglords earlier. And we need to collect 10 of these spore sacks. And also investigate it. Whatever that might mean. We need to click on something for that. Where are these? There's 2 spore sacks right here. Yeah, little Sporgar spawns, running around, having a really bad time. Being attacked by these huge guys. My goodness, he's large. Knocking me around. Very rude. A starving Boglord. Generally not what you want. Generally not what you want. What do we got here? Nature damage, movement reduced. Becomes a powerful wound at 5 attacks. So we don't want to get big stacks of that. There's another tendril though. Oh, this is pretty inconvenient. Very slow. The whole thing goes away. It goes away. Okay. That one's not small enough yet. I feel like we've investigated this pretty well. Slowly getting our life back here. I don't think I'm going to be using any of my buffs right now, because we're not going to be here too long. Observing the Sporelings, investigating the spawning glen. This is the spawning glen. There's 4. Starving fungal giant. I know the fungal giant can drop the Boglord parts. So I'll just focus on the Boglord specifically. Yeah, knock me around. Quest item. He does like knocking me around. And there's the last tendril. So theoretically, we could get the rest of this done without fighting any more of them, which would be convenient for me. If there's any hints in investigate the spawning line, I'm gonna figure this out. Learn all we can of the Sporelings. Past sensation, I want you to head over to the spawning glen, investigate the whole area, return me what you saw. I feel like it's been pretty well explored. I guess not. I saw Sporelings. I saw the Boglords. There's not really that much else to see over here. That's pretty much the gist of it. Ragvale. Hurlism. The spore sack kind of looks like a heart. That's interesting, I guess. Right. 2 more sacks. Maybe we need to go stand on this hill over here. Not sure. There we go. We stood next to this big sack thing. And that's what we need to do, I guess. Alright, works for me. Oh, run. Run, little Sporling guy, run. Oh, no. Yeah, they should probably get out of here. They don't seem to know to get out of here. It's not a good place for them to be. See another sack right there. That would be the last one we need. We can turn in all 3 of these quests. Very good. Run! Run! Get out of here! It is a harsh time out here in the spawning glen. And here's this Sporgar guy. We've helped a bit. Sporelings play. The spore sacks, did you get them? Yes, I did. You've done it. You have my people's thanks. I hope you understand. This is where our young ones come from. We can't let those beasts devour the sacks. More spore sacks. Have you rescued any more spore sacks, Dwarf? So you can trade these in. I guess that's going to be a reputation deal. 750 reputation for that one. Don't know if it'd be 750 every time. That's interesting. Natural enemies. How's the Boglord slaying going? Teach those brutes not to come into Sporling territory. Boglord tendrils. Made it back alive. Let the other Sporelings know about you, Eric Erickson. This Giant Slayer. Ooh, that's a good title. The Giant Slayer. Very nice. 750 more Spore Guy reputation. Looks like he has 2 completable quests, so you get more reputation with them. Pretty cool. That is level 64. Awesome. Let's go into our challenge here. It looks like we're finally ready to get Death Wish. 30-second buff. Increases physical damage by 20%. Immune to fear. But increases all damage taken by 5%. Has that changed from before? I feel like it was a lot more damage taken before. I'm not sure. Increases physical damage by 20%. Not bad. Now we have Death Wish. So we're going to put that on the bar. The Boglords are attacking. I mean, yes, they're still over there. They're constantly attacking. Ability book. Death Wish. So we got all sorts of buffs now. We got an every 3-minute buff, an every 1.5-minute buff, an every 6-minute buff, an every 30-minute buff. All sorts of good stuff. And also, since that was level 64, we have new abilities we could go unlock. There might be a trainer over at Honor Hold.
Goddess, bless
It'd be easy enough just to go back to Ironforge. Observing the Sporelings. What? The Boglords of Quag Ridge are eating the Sporelings pods? This isn't good. Yeah, I know. It's a bad time. A question of gluttony. I was wondering why the Bog Lords were crossing the road to go to the spawning glen. Must be starving for some reason. This just will not do. I mean, normally I wouldn't get involved, but they continue to eat all of the Sporeling pods, they'll wipe them out. Here's what we'll do. I'll stay here, of course you will, and you head to Quag Ridge to the east, look for dietary clues as to why they're raiding the Sporelings. Collect 10 pieces of discarded nutriment, and return to Watcher Lessa at its nearing watch post.
Go in peace.
I can do that. That was Cenarian Expedition reputation. So I don't think this is going to give us any... Quite which is this way. I don't think this is going to give us any more Spore guy reputation. We're still unfriendly though. Would like to get that up, or to not be that. Let's see if we can find this discarded nutriment. I guess we could fight the Bog Lords to get the Bog Lord tendrils.
I'm out of range. Too far away. That ability isn't ready yet.
He threw a mushroom spore at me. It's those unstable shrooms we saw before. Ooh, we get a victory rush off of defeating that guy. Oh, this gave us spore guy reputation. So just fighting the Bog Lords is good enough, I guess. So you can just farm out your spore guy reputation. Just fighting the Bog Lords, then turning in any of the tendrils that you get. Thanks for giving me free attacks, silly guy. I'm sure letting that go and do whatever it wants is a bad plan. This is 30 seconds. We can combine it with the other ones too. Oh boy. Strength increased by 75. Damage increased by 20%. Oh yeah. Oh, mushroom. We do take a little bit more damage with that though. Blighted fungus. Where was that? That's a glow cap. Saw that before. It's discarded nutriment. What is this? These mushrooms remains are desiccated and likely been here a while. So they're not interested in these mushrooms for some reason. Fascinating. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out why they don't want to eat these mushrooms, but are more interested in running over to the Sporeling area and eating all them. And more unactive plant parts. We're really gonna have to turn those in before those get to another stack. We're definitely getting there. Just give me some regular food here. Much like with Ungoro Crater, we've got another thing here which we would want to stack up. It's only useful there. And much like the crystals there too, you could probably just sell these. I guess this is just this whole area. How much more reputation do we need with them? Another 250. That's gonna be quite a few more of these guys. But if we can grab the 6 tendrils, that'll speed it up a bit. Okay, we managed to mess up the mushroom. And that gave us a whole bunch of damage from the unstable cloud. And greatly reduced movement speed. There's some more mushrooms there. Okay.
Not ready yet.
We'll keep these motes of life. Oh, there's the mushroom. Yeah, I can smack in. Blighted fungus, ripped fin, ground crust scale, creeping moss. Nothing useful in there. It's just a mushroom bit on the ground. Interesting. Not getting too many of the Boglord tendrils. I guess these technically aren't Boglords, so maybe. They still look to all give their reputation at least, so that's something. There we are, first new pole arm level there. 315. Fantastic. They're not just fungal giants. But still, reputation, I guess. Definitely don't want to fight more than one of these at the same time. That would be a mistake. Gonna throw your fungus? Go for it. So they're not eating these funguses, throwing other funguses. They're a fungal giant. It has somehow become infected with one of the mushrooms here. That's causing them to not want to eat these kinds of mushrooms. Instead, go and attack the Sporelings. It would be nice if more of you were Bog Lords. Look at all our buffs. And that's without our regular buffs we always have. Very cool. Plus we're also getting experience. So that's nice too. Oh, we got some ore. I'll definitely take some ore. There's an actual Bog Lord. Let's get him. And another discarded thing here. Oh, you knocked me around. That could become problematic pretty quickly. Get knocked back into another enemy. Not ideal. Not ideal.
That ability isn't ready yet.
There's more modes of life there. Looking like it might just be quicker to fight the fungal giants. Immediate victory rush into another victory rush. Except there's nothing around to attack, so I won't be able to get much use of that. There's more bog lords around in the middle there. Probably go fight those instead. But first, take out this giant here, so we can grab our fell iron in peace. Because every time we try to do that, they just end up attacking me. Just over here trying to mine some rock, and the local denizens are not happy about it. Got 39 fell iron in total. It's not a huge amount. Progress though, I suppose. Hey, yeah, there's another tendril. I guess I didn't technically check if the next versions of the quest were the same amount as the earlier ones. Probably are, though. Another bog lord. Not too bad. That's another one of the glow caps. So that's not a clue or anything. Very close to probably neutral. It's gonna be next. And then friendly, and then honored, then revered. Something like that. So let's see if we can get 6 more of the Boglord tendrils. Seems like a good idea. Definitely seems like you can only get them from the Boglords, which I guess makes sense. That's fair. There's the last one of these we need. There's fungal giants that way. Might have a better shot fighting more actual Boglords. Oh, there's the starving Boglords are back. Okay. Well, one starving Boglord. How do they look different from the regular Boglords? A little smaller, maybe? I guess they are starving, so that makes a bit of sense. Oh, that Boglord's walking right through those other Boglords. Okay, the starving Boglord's gone. Over here. Don't know if they're bringing back the Sporelings or something. I mean, the Boglords over here aren't the ones that are starving. It's also interesting. There's more going on here. We can use this every 3 minutes. I guess it makes sense to just basically use this on cooldown. So when another one comes around, we can also use it with the diamond flask. It's pretty much all the buffs, all the time. Seems to be a pretty solid choice. It's not like they cost me anything to use them. So, might as well. Knock me away from your mushroom. I guess we could also just kind of leave. Since all that seems to do is make a cloud where it's at. We're now neutral with Sporgar. Fantastic. Any more? This is all just fungal giants here. I'll get the last... Well, I guess I will check with the Sporgar guy, and then we'll get the last 2 Boglord tendrils, if we need them, over at the other area. Marshfang Slicer. Why don't you try to slice me? Not allowed.
I can't do that.
Out of here. Okay. Let's show Watcher Lesso what we've seen.
Be with you.
Be sure to collect all the evidence carefully, warrior. We're fitting the pieces of a giant puzzle together here. A mistake on your part could lead us to the wrong conclusions. Then where would we be in our understanding of Zangarmarsh's ecology? This is what you found? That's odd. These husked mushroom remains both unusual and somehow look familiar. You have to think on this a moment. Don't go anywhere. Immediately leaves. No.
I am honored.
Familiar fungi. Yes, that's it. I knew I had seen this particular file of mushroom elsewhere in the marsh. To the north is a place known as the Hoon Bog. Odd name for the place, if you ask me. But I've never been there. I need samples of those mushrooms to confirm my hypothesis. Just be careful, warrior. I'd heard that ogres have moved into the area, so I'll have to get samples from them. Could that be why the bog lords are no longer looking for their food there? 50 mushroom samples from the ogres.
May the stars
Well, that is convenient, because I have other quests to also fight the ogres. So I can work with that. Let's go head over towards the spawning glen. See if we can turn in these boglord tendrils. But we did get neutral with them. So maybe they'll have more stuff for me now. More spore sacks is 10 spore sacks. More tendrils is 6 tendrils, okay. But now there's a new quest, Sporgar. You're a kind dwarf, Eric Erickson. Not like some of the others I've met. You should meet the rest of my people. They'll be very grateful for your help. Take these spore sacks to my leader, Msifin. You'll find him in Sporgar, north of here. Sporgar, north of the spine gland. Deliver the salvaged spore sacks to Msifin. Okay. Salvage spore sacks. We might have more boglords we need to fight later.
Too far away.
Run, Sporgar, spawn, run. Don't come back. What are you doing? We try. We try. We try. Now we just need one more. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the next level of Sporgar. But it's worth considering. Or also, I guess it's just worth having a nice empty inventory. That is a reward in itself, I suppose. Snack. Yeah, the fungal giants don't seem to matter. Very specifically, boglord tendrils come from boglords. Can't be too surprised about that. I guess we could also probably use Death Wish and the Blade Fist Breath at the same time. It's got a longer cooldown though, so. Yeah, letting this debuff go away probably be a good idea before we get into the next fight. Not entirely sure what a powerful wound would do, but I probably don't want it.
Too far away.
Probably don't want it. Interested to see what all is available now that we are neutral over in their town. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, there's the 6th. Perfect. Even the ram is slow. Amusing. Seems like any effect that you have on you, you just get on your mount too. Whether it's glowing blood or being slow. Fascinating. The first turn-ins of this quest were 750 reputation. I'm gonna take a guess that turning him in again is gonna be less. And we're turning in a little bit of money worth of Boglord tendrils. Kills many giants, there are still many more left, and they're still attacking our spore sacks. Unbelievable. It would take hundreds of Sporelings to slay as many giants as you have. I'll make sure to let everyone know of your feats. This quest is repeatable up to friendly reputation. Cool. And it is 750. Alright. Very good. More tendrils, complete. So we can do that a few more times to get past neutral. But there's probably going to be other stuff to do in their town. So let's see what we got. I can get some reputation for bringing in these salvage spore sacks. If nothing else. But from the sound of that, you can't get to better than friendly with that quest. Here we go. Mischiefn Sporgar Primus. Welcome. I welcome you to Sporgar, dwarf. We don't normally see many of your kind around here. You've proven yourself worth to us. You've proven your worth to us. Make yourself at home. Why, thank you. You have something to show me, Eric Erickson? Sporsack. You've helped protect the next generation of Sporelings, dwarf. We can only repay you by welcoming you into our homes. Stay for a bit and meet the other Sporelings. They'll have many questions. I hope you don't mind. And another 750. Awesome. Also, here's the glow caps. Okay. I've seen your kind use shiny round pieces of metal to trade for things that you need. We're not so different from you. We use shiny round mushrooms as our currency. Glow-capped mushrooms grow everywhere in the marsh. You just have to know how to pick them from the ground without wrecking them. I'll teach you how to do it, if you promise to bring us some for our reserves. What do you say, Eric Erickson? 10 glow caps. Alright. Interesting. So if they have any shops, it's probably going to be glow cap shops. Interesting. It's a preserver. Are we in this house? Oh, a quartermaster. Sporgar quartermaster. Sporeling snack. Do you know sporeling snack? Increase the stamina spirit of your pet by 20. Pets love Sporeling snacks. Well, I don't have a pet, so I can use that. Looks like this is going to be traded for the glow caps. Cool. Recipe, clam bar. Deep fry a clam bar. Is there anything quite this tasty? A lot of health. You gain well fed and gain 20 stamina and spirit for 30 minutes. Stamina and spirit. Yep, that's equivalent to the buzzard bites. Jagal clam meat. Oh, there we go. We've gotten some of those before. That's useful in here. And you buy just a regular food here. $10 spirit. This is 20 stamina and 20 spirit. But it takes more ingredients too. Friendly for this. Shows locations of all nearby giants on the minimap for 1 hour. Removes a poison effect. Lowers nature resistance by 50 for 1 minute. A fancy cape. Reduces your threat, making you less likely to be attacked. Fascinating. A shield. A wand. A dagger. Transmute primal earth to water. Alchemy and revered. Spore guard tabard. Exalted. Fascinating. A tiny spore bat pet. Wow. Exalted. That'd be a lot. Repair my stuff, though. Cool, if we got an 11th glow cap, we could buy this recipe. That's something to consider. Alright then, what do we got over here with all the spore guard guys? We got Shoe. Looks like he has some fish going on. Oh, it's on. Filthy fungal giants, what did we ever do to them? Not much, it seems. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately. While we are a peaceful people, we are at war with the spore giants, whether we like it or not. There's a saying amongst us that all is fair in mushrooms and war. One of the leaders of the spore giants, Hungerfen, has been tending a very special plant known as the Underspore to perfection for millennia. It would break his spirit if something were to happen to that plant. Travel to the Underbog in Coilfin Reservoir and steal a frond off of it for us. Trust me, he'll notice. Gather an Underspore frond and return to Spore in Zangomarsh. And we get something that makes 10 edible Underspore pods every 12 hours. So an infinite food source, kinda. Fascinating. And that looks like that's gonna be a dungeon quest in the Underbog. Interesting. So if you don't go do those quests over there, you don't get the reputation, so you can't get this quest for the dungeon. Gashaf? I don't know what to think of your kind yet, dwarf. Some of you can be violent and kill Sporelings on sight. You seem friendly, though maybe a little bit funny looking, I suppose. Fertile spores. Spore bats and marsh walkers accumulate fertile spores on their appendages. We have one. From wandering around in the tall stalk mushrooms in the marsh. As you can see, we're a short people, so our options for gathering these spores are limited. Seek out the spore bats and marsh walkers and gather the fertile spores. All the spore guard will be in your debt. Once you gather 6 fertile spores from various Zangomarsh spore bats and marsh walkers, turn to Gashaf, spore guard, when you've completed the task. And you'll receive a glow cap. And also reputation, which is also good. And the last quest here we can get as neutral with Knix. With new enemies on our doorstep, we must now allow our ancient enemies to take advantage of our situation. Stalk the Stalker. Ooh, here we go. We got some quests with the Marsh Walkers. Historically, the greatest danger to my people has been from the Marsh Walkers. With the new problems we are facing from spore giants, we cannot afford another attack from our ancient enemies. You've proven yourself to be a capable warrior. Do you think you'd be able to journey to the Underbog and Coilfin Reservoir and eliminate the great mother of the Marshwalkers, known as the Black Stalker? Bring me her brain as proof. Okay. We got some trinkets from here. 200 health when you kill a target. That gives experience or honor. So it cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. Don't know if I would use that, but interesting, nonetheless. And another dungeon quest. Okay. Very cool. This seems to be about all we can get out here. It's not in the dungeons. The Underbog, specifically. So this is just going to be in all the parts of Coilfin Reservoir. And these ones are specifically the Underbog. Okay. Well, let's go get our level 64 abilities. Those will help with anything we're doing. Unless they're upgrades to things we don't have or don't use. Then they'll be less useful, but still. There's a giant skeleton here. Good for them. Not really. It's a bit of a walk to get from here, go down the elevator, go to the portal. Would be better with flying mounts, but I think you have to be level 70 for that, so that'd be a while anyways. That, and we do not have the money, so. A Dallas Song of Battle. Tempest Keep, the Botanica, the Mayor, and the other. What? Oh my gosh, look at all the dead people. In Tempest Keep, the Botanica, the Mechanar, and the Arcatraz. Reputation gained with the Shatar from killing monsters increased by 10%. Damage and healing increased by 5%. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Don't know where any of those places are. Okay. And let's go to Ironforge. Don't think we have anything we want to sell in the auction house here this time. It's all gray stuff. And the military war is basically straight across. Let's go this way. Could do with some more potions, I guess. King has a quest. We're gonna a little bit full on quest right now. Okay. Military ward. See if we get any fantastic rewards. Or purchases, I guess. Warrior training, please. Mortal strike, mortal strike, mortal strike. Mocking blow at 65. Rampage. Execute at 65. Well, that'd be good. That's the next level. Shield bash. Sure. And spell reflection. Raise your shield, reflecting the next spell cast on you. That'd be cool. So, only protection stuff that time. Level 65 is Mocking Blow, which sometimes do. Forces the target to focus attacks on you for 6 seconds. There are times when we will use that, so. That's 65. Upgrade to Execute. 750 and current use range to 18. Yeah, that's definitely more. That's good. So, next level, we can upgrade to Execute. So that's at least something. Alright. I guess we'll head over to the mailbox, see if any of our stuff's sold. Then clear out the rest of the inventory, bank some stuff. I still don't think we have enough fell iron to completely complete the fell iron levels of stuff. And also I think we need to go back to honor hold, because that's where the recipes are.
What's on your mind?
Might be able to get them somewhere else. Let's draw these. Am I reading the water bone? I think that was also a water breathing potion, kinda. Or sometimes it was. I don't know. We're still gonna be in watery areas for a bit, so I think we'll keep that for now.
Watch your back.
And here. Expired. Oh, the glow caps expired, so we get that back. Sold the mana potion. Sold the living essence. And sold the healing potion. Nice. So we get this glow cap back. That's one less of those we need to deal with. And I guess we'll just sell all these other things.
Great to meet you.
Spine Drain Evoker. Yeah. Maybe it was good at some point, but not right now. It's weird potions. Non-cookable fish. Alright.
Be good.
Okay. So now, I get to wait another 53 minutes before I can Hearthstone back over to Shattrath City and then take the flight path back to Orbor Harbridge. But from there, we can continue on with the Mushroom Guy quests. Look around for glow caps, fertile spores. Figure out what's going on with the Daggerfen and the ogres. There's dungeons. But it seems like we're getting more dungeon quests still. So I might want to still push that off for a little bit, so as to not have to do it over and over again. Although that is something you can do for experience and rewards. I manage fine. Pretty much just doing it for the quests. Anyways. More exciting adventures in Zangarmarsh. Next time. Goodbye.